What is up, guys? DBZeni here. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but today we got an upload. It's going to be Etheria Restart. I want to go over who I think the best character in the game is, and also this is, I believe, the 14th day, so I want to go over my account real quick. And towards the end, I have a guaranteed SSR pool, and we can see who I pull and see if I get lucky. I'm only missing a few select characters. So as you can see here, I've cleared Doki and Terror Inferno. And then for Aurora, I'm at Hell 4. I believe I can beat Aurora within the next couple of days if I focus on it. But I've been farming Shells and Infernos just to get my characters a bit stronger. These are the teams I used. Shadow Sonya right now is ridiculous. She's needed for a lot of Inferno clears. And then obviously Messiah with a bunch of supports for Doki, and for Aurora it's also going to be Messiah with 3 healers and Lily as well. So this is where I'm at. I believe I was level 58 here, and I was able to clear all Hell 4 stages at level 40 with the same teams. I didn't have Shadow Sonya. I was using a very similar team with Messiah as well for Terror 4. But for Infernal Terror, I can't really clear him with Messiah, at least not where my current build is. So let's take a look at the characters here and see who the GOAT of the game is. It's obviously going to be one of these light and dark units. As you can see, I'm missing a couple of regular units and Heinrich. For light and dark, I was extremely blessed and pulled Sonya like 2 days ago, and I instantly built the dot team so I can clear the Terror. But yeah, the number 1 pick, guys, is going to be Messiah the GOAT, aka Messi. This dude is a monster, and a close second is going to be Lily. And I'd say the third is going to be Shadow Sonya right now. She's goated for Inferno clears. Before Inferno, she was kind of trash. And honestly, my boy Heinrich, who I was my most wanted, has dropped a bit now. With you have Klaus, people are realizing Klaus is a monster, and then Holden as well. Crazy good debuffers. Heinrich is he's still really good, but I wouldn't put him at second how everybody was putting him before. So the reason why I say Messiah is the GOAT is because of the insane DPS he does, not only single target but AoE. This is my current build here. I have a ton of attack. Once I get a Core Fury, I'm going to put more crit damage on him, because right now he's close to 5k attack. And so yeah, for those of you who don't know, if you invest in your Messiah, his S2 hits as hard as a D-Ting. So he's insanely strong, and his AoE, if you run him with Harvest and Revelation, how I'm running him, he just destroys in PvE, and in PvP he like one-shots everything. So the dude's goated in PvP. As you heard before, he can clear all 3 Inferno runs. Obviously for Terror, he requires a bit more investment, but and also, just to be clear, this was not the build that I beat the Terror with. Not the Terror, the Infernos. It was Harvest and Momentum. I didn't have the Core Fury edge to stack his stats like you see now, and I'm still working on the rolls for Revelation Fury. You also want to use White Fang for certain things over Revelation. Revelation is mainly for Doki, just because of the AoE, and you want to clear those 4 or 5 enemies as quick as possible. This is the White Fang, but I need one with Fury Edge on it as well. Three rolls on it. So that's what I'm working on right now. But yeah, the reason he's my number 1, he's the only DPS that can do this. If you fully invest in him instead of investing in a Rosa and a Romoka and then another PvP unit, you actually have one unit that does everything, including PvP. And then for PvP, I just build a D-Ting. And honestly, I want to build a 3rd DPS just for PvP. I think for now, Messiah just clears almost every content. And if he can't, it's going to be a Shadow Sonya team cheese for now. But yeah, Lily's a close second. She makes Messiah great with with her S1, because his S1 also does a bunch of damage, especially with her. And the reason she's not my number 1 is because this game already has very good supports like Freya, Doki Doki, So you can get by with her without her. With Messiah too, but you would have to build multiple units versus with him it's just that one unit. He also was extremely helpful to start clearing things very fast. Like I said, at level 40 I was farming hell 4s all 3 dungeons. A lot of people can't do that. There's people 50 that still can't clear hell 4. So if we look at the teams, the clear times here, obviously Shadow Sonya, like I said, is the strategy right now for Terror with Holden. If you have Holden, he's great for it. And then if you look at Doki Doki, you'll see some Messiah teams here. Instead of, you know, obviously Ramoka, also Jada is very good, but they're mainly used for that one thing. And then Aurora, you see a couple Messiahs here. The fastest clear time right here is also a Messiah team. And if you are trying to clear Terror with Messiah, you do need to run Mia, as well as Val and Freya. If your Messiah is geared high enough, I haven't tried with my current build. I might try it once I get the White Fang, which is what I'm gonna need for Terror. But yeah, guys, if you're still re-rolling for whatever reason, or I've seen a lot of people who have Messiah, they aren't using them. They're invested in a Rosa, Ramoka, and Brogni, a D-Ting. Obviously, the SRs use their own lattice, but I'd say invest everything into him, and then he'll be able to be the damage dealer for everything. Whoa, this is crazy. What the hell? That's a crazy clear time with only 3 units. I've also been using Bull. He makes the Inferno for these shell grinds a bit easier, instead of a Vow. So yeah, that's pretty much the teams being run in Inferno right now, at least the Infernos that matter. And then if we go to the PvP side, you're gonna also see Messiah just dominating in PvP. The team's really good, but you still want an AoE DPS. I wouldn't just go single target. But if you see the top 10 here, you see Messiah, and I think in every team, only one team running Tiamat. But in regular arena, Messiah's in all the teams pretty much, and in RTA, he's sprinkled in there in the top side, but still being used. You see the numbers 2, 3, and 4 guys have Messiah as well. I haven't personally been focusing on arenas. The scores that I have right now is just using my daily attacks. But for RTA, like I said, I need a 3rd DPS, and I need another. I want to build either Tsukiyomi or Doki Doki when they get the Lily Band, or bait the Lily Band, because they're just as good with Messiah. Alright guys, let's wrap up the video with a summon, a guaranteed SSR. I'm missing very few units. I'm missing Heinrich for Light and Dark. And then for regular, the regular Animus, I'm missing Beyonce, who's my most wanted. Chloros, who's a god in Union Bosses, and Tiamat. Tiamat straight. But yeah, my most wanted is Beyonce, even over Heinrich. Heinrich dropped for me just because of Holden and Klaus. And if I get a dupe, it needs to be the GOAT Messi. I don't want any other dupes, just Messi. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be hard to get Beyonce with all these units. I've been lucky the last few days. I got Shadow Sonya, and I got a random meal too. But yeah, please Beyonce. Let me see a logo that I've never seen before. Come on, and I hope you guys are blessed with your pools too. So let's go. Come on. Oh, this is new. Oh my God, no way. What are the chances? Holy shit, now I gotta build her EOS. End of service. What the hell, Beyonce? Oh my God, I can't believe we pulled her. Holy shit, what are the chances of that? If you want the PvP sauce with Beyonce and Messiah, please comment down below and I'll make a video on that. And I hope you guys are blessed with the pools. Like I said, like and subscribe. Comment down below if you agree or not with Messiah being the GOAT, or if it's Lily. And yeah, peace.